guys, so in today's video it is going to be a reading vlog of all the things that I read this week. So I'm going to put quite a lot of effort to finishing the book I'm currently reading because it's a little bit shorter than the usual books that I read, and hopefully we can finish it. As you guys know, if you haven't seen my videos, if you've seen my videos before, sorry, is that it takes me quite a while to read books, as noticed, compared to other booktubers. So it does take me a couple of weeks to get through a book. So if I don't finish a book, then I am sorry. However, I am going to give it a go this week. So I've got one book that I'm currently reading, and I'm going to tell you about a book that I bought and also a book that I've just finished reading. So let's get straight into that. So the book I'm going to start this video off reading is November 9 by Colleen Hoover. So if you haven't heard of this book before, it is one of Colleen Hoover's books, which is quite popular, I believe. But it's basically a romance between Fallon and Ben. Fallon is an aspiring actress, and Ben is a novelist, and they meet on November 9th, sorry. And basically on the 9th of November, every year they meet up, and there's a question as to whether Ben truly wants this relationship or whether maybe he's just doing it for this new novel that he's writing, this new romance novel. So he's just meeting her every year on this specific date for a novel that he's writing. And basically we find out like whether they're actually gonna be together as a couple or like whether it was all fake and whether the intentions were true. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm like 13 pages into it because I only finished my other book the other day, but it has just over 300 pages, so it's on the shorter side. It's not like a short book at all, but it is on the shorter side. A lot thinner, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this because I did enjoy It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, so I'm looking forward to giving another one of her books a go. But this week I also finished a book which has been on my TBR for about 2 years now. I bought this book a couple of years ago and I've just got round to reading it, and that book is, so you might have seen it on a few videos, but it's How to Kill Your Family by Bella Mackie. So this is basically about a girl named Grace who decides that she's going to kill the members in her paternal family, so in her dad's family, because of the way that they treated her mum who has passed away. So she's like getting revenge on her dad's side of the family. It was really interesting book, it was like kind of satire, so it was like dark, but it was also quite funny. And yeah, I personally really enjoyed this. I gave it a 4.25 out of 5 stars. I did really enjoy it, and yeah, it is really good. The only thing that I would say is that nearly like reduced the rating was the fact that we get a point of view right near the end of the book, which I just didn't know whether it was needed. So I thought I'd tell you guys that I've just finished this book because obviously you guys get to know what I've read recently as well, because I think I said in a previous video that I'd give you guys an update in this reading vlog. So that is the update, is that I really enjoyed this. I recommend people who are into thrillers read this. But today I went to the charity shop and I did end up buying just one book. It's a book that's been on my wish list for a while. It was recommended by obviously Emmy. A lot of my recommendations from YouTube come from her, so a lot of the books that I buy are recommended by Emmy. She has really interesting taste in classics and, you know, literary fiction and things like that. So I picked up 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and this is the cover. I actually quite like it. It's one of the old editions, so it's a Penguin Classic edition. And yeah, it is quite old, so the pages are all like yellow, but I'm completely not bothered by that. I'm just really glad to finally have this because it has been on my recommendations. So I'll read you the Times Educational Supplement quote. So it says, Garcia Marquez's hypnotic history of his Buendias family, founders of Macondo, a remote South American settlement, is a charged chronicle of fantasy and realism. farce and laughter vein his world. Marquez is a poet, nearly a seer, an alchemist, a tour de force, enchanting, convoluted and barbarous. So that's sort of the idea of the book, and it's South American fiction as well, so that's really interesting. It won the 1982 Nobel Prize for Literature as well, so it's definitely one of them that has a lot of praise and a lot of people have gone to read this book. I got it for $1.99, but yeah, so I'm really interested in reading this. Like I say, it is a book that I've wanted to read for a while, and it is something that obviously people have recommended as a classic, like a modern classic. So yeah, and it's always one of my things is to read like lots of like foreign literature, and I'm really looking forward to obviously reading this because it's really nice to read texts from other languages and other places in the world. So yeah, that's that. So I'm now going to go and read some more of November 9, and you'll see me read that throughout this video. If I do finish November 9 in this video, it might not be likely, but if I do finish it, then I will be starting A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, because that is a book club pick. Where is it? So I'll be reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder next. It's one of my book club's picks. I'm in the Book Babes UK group, and that is our book pick for this month. So I am really looking forward to reading this because obviously a lot of people have enjoyed this book. So yeah, so let's get into reading November 9. So guys, it's now Monday and I've just sat down to read more of November 9th. So I'm like 35 pages way through, but I want to get quite a big chunk of this read today. So I'm going to try to do that now. I've got a cup of tea, my little mug, and I've also got some, I've got some grapes as a snack, so I'm going to sit and eat, nibble on these and drink my tea while I read more of November 9. So far, I am enjoying it. There's nothing really at the moment that I'm not enjoying. The story is going quite nicely. Like, I'm not really, there's nothing to complain about at the minute, which is good. And I am enjoying it so far. So I'm going to keep reading this and I will keep you updated. Like I say, there's not like loads happening at the minute, but it is really good and I am still enjoying it quite a bit. So yeah, I'm going to sit and read this and I'll get back to you when I've finished reading some more. So yeah. So guys, let's completely ignore the baby hairs. I don't know why they're growing so much recently. If anyone has any ideas, just because like it's hard to maintain them just because they're growing so much, and it just makes my hair look really frizzy and messy. But anyway, I thought I'd just jump on this morning to talk to you guys about how I'm finding November 9. So I've got the book here. So far I'm about 66 pages through. So I'm like about 20% way through the book, and I'm still loving it as much as like when I last updated you guys. I really like how like spontaneous everything is in this book at the moment. That might change obviously throughout the book, it might not be like that. However, so far I am obsessed. I really like the characters, and I'm really rooting for them as well at the moment. Like I say, it is still early on, so my opinions could all change and my feeling towards the book could all change as well, but I'm just really enjoying it so far. And the fact that I'm 66 pages through this early on is a good sign, because it means that I'm actually really enjoying it. Because like I've said to you guys before, I don't read very fast, and you will have heard me say this over and over again, which is why my reading vlogs only contain like me reading like 1 or maybe even 2 at a push books. So that is why I think that I am enjoying this, because I'm just getting through it so quickly. It's very easy to read at the moment, and I'm just really enjoying it. So I'm gonna keep on reading this, and I will obviously keep updating you guys. But yeah, I am really hoping we finish this in this vlog so I can start A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, because I do think we would probably have the time to start that. So I'm really looking forward to like reading this, seeing what the story is, enjoying it, and then obviously reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder as well, hopefully, because they're like these are like the 2 main books I wanted to read in February. So I wanted to finish this one and at least start, if not finish, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. We've still got like a week or so left of February, so I'm hoping I can get through this. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying it, and I thought I'd come on to tell you that I'm enjoying it. So basically I'm gonna go read more of this now. So guys, I'm now going to sit and read more of my book. So this lighting's making me look really weird coloured. So yeah, so I'm going to sit here and read more of my book, November 9. I am about 100 pages into it now, still really enjoying it. There's nothing really that's bothering me at the minute about it. So yeah, I'm really glad that I'm enjoying it. And yeah, so that's that. I'm going to get on with reading this, and yeah, I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Anyone else cook and read at the same time? Because I actually love cooking and reading at the same time. So guys, it is now the final day. I didn't actually film anything today because I really wanted to focus on getting November 9 finished, because I just knew that I could finish it today. I just felt it in my bones that I was going to actually finish a book. I was actually going to finish a book on a what I read in a week video. Can we actually give myself a round of applause, because I don't usually do that. However, yes, I did finish November 9 by Colleen Hoover, and oh my god, if you've never thought of reading this book, please do consider reading it. it is such a whirlwind, and it's so crazy, like it just spirals so quickly. And I was just absolutely obsessed with this. Like the way I felt after I read it, like the last page, the last couple of pages, the way I felt is exactly how I feel when I have a 5-star read, which is exactly why I'm rating this a 5 stars. I've not felt this feeling in a couple of months, and I'm just obsessed. Like I really enjoyed this, and I just felt like relieved, but not in a bad way, sort of like a, like, do you know, like a cathartic, like a deep breath, like I've just gone through this with these characters and now I can breathe because it's over. But not necessarily in a bad way, like it's just, I just was obsessed with this, and the fact that I was able to read it within a week just says how obsessed I was with this book, because as you guys know, I don't read books that quickly, so it just tells you that it was a really good book for me, and I really enjoyed it. Ben and Fallon's story is so interesting. It's a concept I've never even heard of before, and also, even though there was some elements that were predictable, I'm not gonna lie, some things were predictable, and I felt like when I was turning some pages, I was like, I know what's gonna happen now. However, there's a massive plot twist. I nearly said a plot list. A plot twist. Oh my god, I can't speak. I'm not excited about this book. But yeah, there's a massive plot twist. I want to shout out to Sade because she recommended this book to me, and I am so happy that I've read it, and I'm really glad that she pushed me to read it. She really loved this book, so thank you, Sade, for recommending this to me, if you do watch this video. But oh my god, I am actually obsessed. Like, oh my god, I could even vouch to say that this was better than It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. Like, I just really enjoyed this, and it's a new 5-star read for me. So first 5-star read of 2024. I'm extremely happy about that. However, the next book I am going to be reading, not in this video though unfortunately, is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This is the book that I said I was hoping to get to by the end of this video, and luckily I have got to this final book. So I'm extremely excited about getting into this book by Holly Jackson. It's the book pick for the book club on Facebook, which I talked about before, called Book Babes UK. It is our book for this month, and I'm just really excited and looking forward to reading this. So the blurb is: the case is closed. 5 years ago, a school girl, Andy Bell, was murdered by Sal Singh. The police know he did it. Everyone in town knows he did it. But having grown up in the same small town that was consumed by the murder, Pippa Fitz-Amobi isn't so sure. When she chooses the case as the topic of her final year project, she starts to uncover secrets that someone in town desperately wants to stay hidden. And if the real killer is still out there, how far will they go to keep Pip from the truth? So yeah, really looking forward to this, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click subscribe and comment, tell me what you thought of these books or what you're reading this week, and maybe a reading goal of yours, and I will see you in next Thursday's video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.